What is going on with Bitcoin? If you're all into all the different cryptos and you don't own some Bitcoin, you are FOMOing your ass off right now. And I concede my pessimism towards Bitcoin recently. I see where I made errors in my opinion. I'm changing it. I'm not buying today. I'm not a chaser. I'm not chasing this thing right now. In my lifetime, Bitcoin will probably fall by 50% 100 times. One of those times, I will get back in. And who knows? There'll be a time. I don't like the buy. I'm not buying today. I missed this party from the past week. I can cry about it. I can wipe away my tears, and then I can learn. What have we learned? And I'm going to tell you what I've learned about Bitcoin. Some of it maybe I already knew. Now I'm conscious, but here there's a few things that are going on here. The first thing is, the prices started going down a few weeks ago because governments were coming after crypto. We were scared. I made a video, pop the bubble burst. Hey, maybe prices will go down. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. It looks like I'm wrong on that video. My most popular video, of course, looks like it's wrong. But we'll see what happens maybe with prices overall. But the point of my video was governments are coming after crypto. Governments are good at popping bubbles. This is a problem. Well, guess what? It's not a problem. At least not for Bitcoin. So what have I learned here? Bitcoin is the safety trade when it comes to political risk. One of the reasons I love Ethereum, Dash, they have a leader. Ethereum, you got Vitalik Buterin. They got a plan for scaling. I love it. Good tech, building, growing. I like Dash, where they got a model for funding through the mining, and they got marketing and a CEO and a plan, and cool. Bitcoin with a bunch of communities fighting and forking. What is that? Well, what's good about it is that governments can't, Bitcoin never raised any money. There's nobody in charge. They can't stop it. It's indestructible. Politically, and in that, in the company, the organization, there's no one to arrest. There's no one to haul into Congress. They can't stop it. And also, technically, now I've known this, but I'm realizing other people didn't know, and people are starting to figure out that you can't break it. Technically, Bitcoin can't be stopped. I saw this guy, Jason Calacanis, big venture capital, made millions early in Uber and other great investments. He was talking, and he's sort of he doesn't realize yet that Bitcoin is like the internet and that you can't destroy it. It sounds like he's starting to sort of figure it out, but he was talking about it, but he doesn't know that Bitcoin can't be broke, can't be stopped. But people are starting to figure that out, including, and that plays into the whole government thing, that it can't be stopped by the government. It can't be stopped by anything. And I don't, when you think about it, even if the price goes to $2, 20 years from now, Bitcoin will still be running. It'll be 20, weird people with computers still making sure the Bitcoin keeps going, but it's not going away. I don't know what the price will be, but you can't kill it. And the other thing, again, I don't like, I remember I was talking to someone at, what do you call it, Tai Lopez's dinner. This guy, I was talking to him, I'm like, well, Bitcoin, it's so slow, and the tech isn't as good, look at Ethereum. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, I love that it's slow. I'm like, what? It's like, people just want a store of value. It's safe. It's a store of value. It's like, I like that it's slow, so you don't trade it as much, and they don't have to worry about it becoming a currency, because once it becomes a currency, that's a whole nother political issue you got to worry about. People around the world just want to put their money somewhere safe. It's diversified. It's a diversification thing. So again, speed doesn't matter. So, so I got a little religion about Bitcoin recently, and the other point is with the forks. I remember I did a video a few months before the Bitcoin Cash fork, and I said, Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Like, people were panicking. I thought, oh, I'm cool, you know. It's contrarian video. Now, people love forks. People can't wait. Now everyone wants to buy before the fork. Now, also, I had said I didn't think Bitcoin Cash would have that much value. Like, why would this little fork have so much value? So I was wrong in that. But I knew that technically it wouldn't be a problem. And then now we've seen value in the forks that come off. So now I feel like it's almost the opposite. Everyone, never mind not being pessimistic about the fork, people are excited. People want to get in before the fork so you don't miss the free coins. And maybe they're right. You know, I get the logic, right? Forks seem to be good. It doesn't, you know, technically it's fine. It's not going to break Bitcoin. That was my original thing. People thought, you know, or the price of Bitcoin is going to fall by half when, you know, when little Bitcoin Cash forks off, you know. Now there's no pen, so now people are euphoric about these forks. It's another thing driving this Bitcoin price. But something tells me to be a little careful there, because although I think forks are fine, if not good, the excitement about these forks might be a little overblown to me. We're getting a little too complacent. I think especially this SegWit 2x is supposed to be a little contentious. If it is, that could be a problem. It probably all is fine. But that's another thing I think driving the price, because the contrarian in me, it makes me, well, maybe I should worry about forks now because no one else is. But it'll probably be fine, and it's another thing driving it higher. So, you know, what's going on in the market overall? I mean, most of the cryptos, they're sort of hanging. They're not rallying like Bitcoin is. I mean, some are, but most of the cryptos are sort of not participating in this Bitcoin rally. So I think that's why Bitcoin is rallying, because the confidence that it can't be destroyed by fork, by government, by China, and now people are sort of piling in. Well, now the question is, do the other good cryptos follow? Or is this market a little tired anyways, and this is sort of a blow-off top on Bitcoin? I don't know where prices are going, but I do know that Bitcoin has long-term value in everyone's portfolio for the reasons I talked about, because of its its extreme indestructiveness, and I think that's what this rally is all about. And and the other thing is, though, be careful. Like, as much as now I love Bitcoin, and I didn't have, you know, I sold some, and, like, you know, I'm FOMOing my ass off, and it sucks, but I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to buy this thing right now when everyone's going crazy. That's not a good time to buy. Remember that we're in this for the long game. This is a 10-year game. And the main thing is, you don't want to get kicked out. You don't want to lose all your money. You don't want to put too much in, and then it goes down, and then you don't have more to put in when it's a really good time to get in. So if you miss this rally in Bitcoin, take it easy. In fact, if you want to get in, and you know, I like to look at it like, how much money do you want to get in? Spread that over time, do a little bit every month. If you have some money, it's time to put it in, and you don't own much Bitcoin, I don't know. I'm scared to put in today. I looked at Ethereum. It's been kind of flat. If you think that this market's okay and you got more money to put in, I'd rather buy Ethereum today. But I am FOMOing. Not FOMO, I'm not fear of missing out. I'm actually missing out. I am mowing. M-O, missing out on Bitcoin. Whatever. Can't win them all. Thanks. Let me know what you think.